Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
Yes,
very
ma'am.
good. So, please be on mute. Okay. So this is the chessboard. Okay. So all these are squares, and then we call this a dark square. Okay, dark. And then this one is a light square. Okay, so chessboard will have, see, this is a dark square, light square, dark square. It would be alternative, which means one would be a dark square, one would be a light square. So this is how it would be. Okay, so I will repeat it again. This is a dark square. Okay, and this is a light square. Black, especially for the squares, we don't call this a white square, we don't call this a black square. Okay, the reason is when we play chess tournaments, right? So this is how our chessboard will look like when we play games. So this is, so it doesn't have a black square, right? So that is the reason we call this a light square, L-I-G-H-T, light, and this is dark, D-A-R-K, dark. Okay, so shall I ask you a few questions? Okay, I hope it's everyone's name here, right? Okay, Kanya, can you tell me which square is this? Is this a light square or a dark square?
Light.
Very good. Okay, so I will. This one?
Dark square.
Dark square. Very good. Okay, only one has to reply. Kanya has to reply, others be on mute. Okay, so this one, Kanya reply.
Light square. Light square.
Okay, so I will. Okay, so okay, so Vaibhav, right? So be on mute, please. Yeah, very good. Okay, next, Priyadarshini. Which square is this?
Dark square.
Hello, are you there, Priyadarshini?
Dark.
Very good. This one?
Light.
Light square. This one?
Light square. Square.
Okay, very good. So be on mute. Next, Anudipti. Which square is this? Light or dark?
Dark square.
Okay, this one?
Dark square.
This one?
Light square.
So how do we call this? Is this a light square or a dark square?
Light square.
Okay, very good. Next, Sanjay. This one?
Square.
Okay,
Dark
this,
square.
okay, this one now?
Light square. Light square.
This one?
Light square.
Okay, next, Vardhan. Which square is this? Light or dark?
Light. Light.
Light square.
Light square. Light square.
This one?
Dark
Okay, this?
square.
This. Can you see the board now? This one?
Yes, dark square.
Very good, super. Now, Vaibhav, this square, right?
Dark square. Dark square.
Can you repeat again?
Dark
See this?
square.
Okay, listen. So this is a light square. Okay, if it is like this white in color, but this is a light square for this chessboard. Okay, so this is Okay, this is light. So this is light, L-I-G-H-T, light square, and this is a dark square. Okay, so I will give you some more examples. This one would be dark. Okay, this is light. So this one would be light, and this is a dark square. Okay, so in this chessboard, see there is a brown, right? So this one we call it a dark square, and this white square is a light square. Okay, so now can you answer, Vaibhav, which square is this? Can you try now?
Dark
Is this
square.
a light square? No, this is not a dark square. This is a light square. Okay, this is a dark square. Did you get it? Can you understand? Dark square. Okay, whichever is brown in color here, especially for this chessboard, this is a dark square. This one is a light square. Okay, so now tell me which square is this?
Dark square.
Can you tell light?
Light.
Repeat after me, light square.
Light square.
Now tell dark square. Can you see the board here? So can you see this mouse moving, yes or no?
Dark
Yes.
square.
Yes, this is a dark square. And this one?
Dark square.
Okay, very good. So now that we know which is a light square and which is a dark square, we have a very important rule. Okay, when we place the chessboard, what do we do first? We keep the chessboard first, and then only we will arrange the pieces. And we have to make sure we have kept the chessboard right. Okay, so how do we know that this is the rule? Okay, light square on right hand side. Okay, so does everyone know which is your right hand? So can you show your right hand to your parents or elders, whoever? You don't need to open camera today, but you can show to them, right? Show your right hand to them. Okay, so if they showed it wrong, please correct them. Otherwise, I will ask them to turn on the camera. Today it's raining, so there might be net issues. That's why I don't want them to turn on the camera today. Okay, so I hope you all now know which is your right hand. Okay, so to this corner square must always be light square. Okay, this is how we place the chessboard. So chessboard should always be placed in such a way where to your right hand corner there must, you would be sitting here. If this is the real chessboard, you will be sitting here, and to your right hand side there must be light square. Okay, your opponent, okay, he will be sitting here or she will be sitting here, and for them this will be the right here, this will be the right hand side, and here it must be light. Okay, for you it must be light here. For your opponent, his or her right hand side corner, it must be light square. One by one. Anudipti, now you can unmute and repeat after me. Light on right. Okay, so can you do it again? Light
Light Light
I
on
couldn't
right.
hear you. Very good.
Light
Again, light on. Okay. Next up, be on mute. Kanya, light on right. Tell
Light on right.
again.
Light on right.
All right. Repeat again.
Light on right.
Light. Okay. Can we do it again? Light
Light
on
on
right.
right.
Light on right. Can you tell? Priyadarshini, others be on mute. Light
Light
on
on
right.
right.
Okay, very good. Again, light
Light on right.
Can you do it again? Once more. Okay, light
Light on right.
Very good. Super. Sanjay, now tell me. Light on right. Tell
Light on right.
again.
Light on right.
Tell.
Right on right.
Okay, light square on right hand side. Okay, that is what it means. Okay. Vardhan, can you tell after me? Light on right.
Light on right. Light on right.
Right means right hand. Okay, you can
Right.
also tell like this. Light square
Light square on
on
right.
right hand side.
On right hand. On
Okay. Can you do it again? Light square
light square on light.
Repeat. Light square.
On right.
No, you
On
just repeat
right
after me.
hand.
Light square
Light square on light
on.
hand.
Okay, repeat after me. Okay, on right hand side.
On right hand side.
Okay, so be on mute. Vaibhav, are you there? Could you unmute? Okay, so this is the rule. Okay, light square must be on the right hand side. That is how we should place the chessboard. If someone has placed it wrong, okay, if you find a dark square in this corner to the right hand corner, then you must tell have placed the chessboard in a wrong way. Turn it. Okay, and you must turn the chessboard in such a way where it is having light square here to your right hand side. Okay, I hope it's clear. We will revise this later. Okay, so now every one of you has a name, right? If I call Vaibhav will turn back. If I call Kanya, she will turn back, right? So like that, each squares has a name. Before that, we are going to learn something. Pay attention. Okay, so does all of you know which is a standing line and a sleeping line? So can you show how a standing line would be to your parents? If you showed, then tell me that you did it. Okay, show how a standing line would be. So I will give you 1 minute. Meanwhile, you can show to your parents. So if you did this, then tell me, update me that you have showed it to them. No, please. Okay, very good. Kanya, please turn off the camera, right?
Done, ma'am.
Facing internet issues. Yeah. Turn off the camera. Please show to your parents. You showed. From next class, if weather is good and if you wish to turn on the camera, then you can turn on the camera. Okay, but today please be please put the camera off. Okay. Right, so everyone know what is a standing line, how it will look like, right? It will also look like number 1. So if you put 1, it's like a standing line, right? So in chessboard we have standing lines. Okay, so this is one standing line. Okay, this is one more standing line. If you look the board like this, okay, this one. So this we call file, F-I-L-E, file. Okay, so we term this a file. See the number here, you have to put the hands down and see which letter is here. I said number, letter. So this is a, so this is a file. So this will be B file, this will be C file. Okay, and this is D file, this entirely is E file, F file, G file, H file. Okay, so we have A to H files. Okay, so example, if I point a square here and ask you which file is this, you have to drag your hands down and find which letter is here. See, this is in C file. So if I point you like this, then you should be able to tell this is F file. Okay, so if I point here, then this square is in A file. You drag your hands down and check which letter is there. Okay, and then you have to tell that letter and you have to tell file. Okay, F-I-L-E, file. So this is A file, this is B file, C file, D file, E file, F file, G file, and then Deepti, can you tell me which file this square is in?
D file.
G file, very good. Then Priyadarshini, can you tell me which file this square is in?
Which file?
So you have to drag your hands down, find which letter. You have to drag like this. Okay, straight down. Which letter is this?
B.
Okay, so which file this square is in? How do you answer me? Tell.
B.
B file. Repeat.
Tell once again.
B file.
Hear me? B is right. You have to tell B file. Can you repeat? Can you tell B file?
B file.
Very good.
D file.
Sanjay, tell me which file this square is in.
F file.
Very good. Next, Vardhan, which file?
D file.
Very good, super. Now, Vaibhav, which file this square is? Which letter is that?
D
You
file.
drag your hands. You try.
D.
From
G.
here, you take your hands down. Which letter is this?
H.
So
Yes.
how do you tell this? H file. Very good. So Kanya, which file is this?
B
This
file.
Very good.
B file.
Priyadarshini. Okay, very good. Be on mute. Now, Priyadarshini, which file is this?
E file. E5.
Can you tell it again? Very good, super. So now you know files. Okay, be on mute, everyone. Now we are going to learn something. Okay, this is like first we learned about standing line, right? In chess we call it files. Right? So this is how a sleeping line would look like. Right? So now in chess we call it rank. So in chess we call this rank. Okay? And how do we term ranks? Like in school they used to tell, right? First rank, second rank, third rank. Like that. Please be on mute when I'm teaching. Okay? So when I ask you, you can unmute and speak. Okay? So this is first rank. Second, fourth rank. So you have to find the number. See, if I point out this rank, then here there is 1, right? So for 1, what do we tell? First rank, second rank, third rank, fourth rank, see here 6 is there. So this is 6th rank, 7th rank, 8th rank. Okay. So if I point you this square, then what is the rank? This is 6th rank. Okay. So you have to tell me the number. So that I pointed, then you have to tell second rank. So this square is in second rank. This square is in 8th rank. Okay. So like that, we will do a small exercise. Okay. So Anudipti, now tell me which rank. So drag your hand like this and find which number is that. This is 4th. Okay. So we call this 4th rank. Okay. So now can you, the same person, can you tell me which rank this one is in?
7th rank.
Very good. 7th rank. This one? This one. So starting, right? So what it would be? Now tell which rank is this? So we call this, yeah, first rank. Okay. Very good. Be on mute. Next. And can you tell me which rank this square is in? Vardhan?
Ma'am?
Which rank
Yes,
this?
First lamp. First
Very
lamp.
good. This square? This one. Now this one.
7th lamp.
This one? Okay. This one?
Third lamp.
Third rank. R-A-N-K. Tell rank. Tell.
Third lamp.
Rank.
Lamp. Third lamp.
Very good. Super. Then Vaibhav. Which rank this square is in, Vaibhav? Can you try to unmute and speak?
Rank கேக்குறான் சொல்லு
Rank.
என்னன்னு
Rank means you have to find the number here.
நம்பர் என்ன இருக்குன்னு கேக்குறாங்க.
Third lamp.
And then it has a number. Like how you have it. This is 8, right? Which number is this?
8 என்ன அங்க இருக்கு.
Parents, please don't help him with the answer. You can guide him in any other way, but don't give him direct answer. Okay. So what is this number?
8.
8. Okay. So this is 8th rank. So do you know 1, 2, 3, 4 to 8? Do you know 1, 2, 3?
Yes.
So till 10, do you know?
Yes, ma'am.
So what do you call this?
8. 8th rank.
this number. Which number is this?
சத்தமா சொல்லுடா.
8. Rank.
So this is 8. So that's why this is 8th rank. So do you know which is a sleeping line and a standing line?
Yes, ma'am.
சத்தமா சொல்லு.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you know sleeping line? So can you show your mom how a sleeping line would look like? With your hands or
Sleeping
by...
line எப்படி இருக்கும்? Sleeping line எப்படி இருக்கும்? Sleeping line எப்படி இருக்கும்?
நேரா இருக்கும்.
Okay, did you show?
And become.
Okay, so this is how a sleeping line would be like, right?
Yes.
So this is how a sleeping line would be. Okay, so this is what we call a rank. And here the number is 8. So this is 8th rank. Vaibhav?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so this is in 8th rank. Now Vaibhav, tell me which rank is this?
8th rank.
That is 8th rank. Now we have... Now you drag your hands towards the number. Which number is here?
3.
So how do you tell it? 3rd rank. Tell?
3rd rank.
Very good. Can you do one more? Which rank is this?
3.
Find the number. Which number this sleeping line is in?
8.
இதுடா.
Everything is not 8. Find the number correctly. This
இது என்ன
one.
rank?
Can you...
இது என்ன
Is
rank?
my mouse moving?
5th rank.
Here, immediately your hand should move like this. And this is 5. So this is 5th rank. Okay? So now, Kanya, can you tell me which rank this square is in?
7th rank.
You
7th
have to
rank.
move your hands in the screen. Very good, super. 7th rank. This one?
5th rank.
This one?
3rd rank.
Very good. Then Priyadarshini, which rank this square is?
8th rank. 8th rank.
Very good. This square?
5th rank.
Very good. This one?
3rd rank.
Okay. Sanjay,
Yes, ma'am. 4th
which
rank.
rank?
4th rank.
Okay, very good. Okay, so now does anyone have any doubt? Any doubts in ranks and files? File means you just remember your dad has got a file and then he kept it standing. So a stand of thing, okay, so that you can easily understand. That is, in chess we call that as a file. F-I-L-E, file. Okay, and then those files, see, if I ask you file, you have to check like a standing line, how a standing line would be like this, right? So this is A file. If I point this, then this is B file. All you have to do is, if I point this square, you have to come down like a standing line. Okay, this is how a standing line looks like, right? So, and then you find the letter here, and this is C file. Okay, this is D file. This is E file, F file, G file, H file. Okay, like that. First rank. Okay, so this entirely is sleeping line is rank, and then here there is the number 1. So this entirely is first rank, second rank, third rank, fourth rank, fifth rank, because there is entire sleeping line is fifth rank, sixth rank, seventh rank, and then eighth rank. Okay, so now I will point a square. You have to tell me which file it is in first, then which rank it is in. Okay, so we'll start with this is the square. So file means letter. Which letter? Put your hands, drag it down. Which file? Anudeep. Rank means number. Sixth rank. Very good. So this is in C file, and then this is in sixth. Sanjay, can you try this? Which file this square is in?
5-3.
Which file? File is letter.
F3.
No, I'm only asking you one thing, right?
F5.
Yes, exactly whatever I asked you, you just answer for that. Which file it is in?
F5.
Yes, fine. Very good. Now tell me which rank it is in.
3.
3 means how do you tell? Third. Okay. So third rank. Vardhan, can you unmute and speak? So now tell me which file this square is in. File as in
First.
letter.
First file.
That is not.
H. H file.
So files will come after letters. So very good. H file. And then which rank? What is the number there?
5th rank.
Okay. So H file, 5th rank. Very good. Now, Vaibhav, can you tell file? So you have to tell me the letter. Drag your hands down. Tell me the letter.
H file.
That is not H. Check. Again, put your hands down. Drag it down. Do it in the screen.
A file.
Which letter is this? What do you
A.
call this?
A
So this
file.
is it. Very good. This is an A file. Now tell me the number. Which
2
rank
file.
means number. So 2 second rank. Okay, since it is 2
Second
rank
rank.
2. But we will say second rank. Very good. So Kanya, can you try for this square? Which file it is in?
A file.
Drag your hands down towards the letter.
A file.
Okay, now tell me which rank it is in.
7th rank.
Very good. Okay, next.
Good, Vishwa.
First tell me the letter. Which file?
G file.
Okay, now tell me the rank. Rank means you have to put your hands to the side and find the number.
2nd rank. 2nd
Which
rank.
number is there? Very good. Second rank. Okay. So everyone be on mute. So now we learned how to identify a file. File means always a letter, and that letter will be downwards. So you have to put line and find the letter, and then second 5, 6, 7, 8, like a sleeping line. So you have to move your hands like how a sleeping line would be. Okay, and that's how you find that number, and that is rank. Okay, so now let's try to name each square. Okay, listen to me carefully. Now you know what is file, what is rank. Is 2. Okay, so now if I point this square, okay, first I have to tell the letter, then I have to tell the number. So the name of this square is E5. E, see, E. I'm dragging my hands down. Please locate your hands here. Then please be on mute when I'm teaching. So whenever I call your name, at that time you can unmute. Okay. So if I point this square, you have to drag it down like this and find letter. Then we put the number. So the name of this square is E5. Okay. If I point this square, then you have to really do it like me. Okay. See, I am doing. So you can do, right? You have to drag it down and find this is D. And then this is 7. Okay. So if I point this one, this is H1. Okay. If this is what the square is, then you have to put your hands down like this and find G. Then you find 6. Then you tell me G6. Okay. So remember this. Okay. This is very specific. If I tell F4, then this is the square. F4. Okay. So if I tell F4, then you must point this square. Okay. Because from here, this is an F rank. Okay. So can we do this exercise? So we will start with Kanya. Kanya, which square is this? I want you to name it. First tell the letter, then the number.
D file.
Okay, D.
D file.
D file number. D என்ன நம்பர் சொல்லு. D
Check the number. Put your hands towards your right and check the number.
say.
So how do you call this? D6. Repeat after.
D6.
D6.
Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
D6. So the name of this square is D6. Okay. So Kanya, can you try for this?
E2. E2.
Very good. E2. So this square's name is E2. Okay, very good. Be on mute. Now Priyadarshini, which square is this?
Which square is that?
24,
So first you come down.
5.
24, 23.
B5.
Check the number and tell both.
Tell me once again.
B5.
Very good. B5. So one more. Can you try for this?
B5.
இங்க coming.
That is B5. Correct. Okay. Now this one for this.
E1.
One more time சொல்லு.
E1. E1. Okay. So this is first we put the letter. Only then we will tell the number. So this is E1. Okay. Very good. Be on mute. Okay. Anudipti, can you name this? G6. Very good. Next, Sanjay, name this square.
C7.
Very good. C7. Now, Vardhan, can you name
D2.
Very good. Super. Now, Vaibhav, this square. First tell the letter, then tell me the number.
G2.
A2.
G2.
Okay. Then can you do A Kanna in the parrot?
A2.
Here. It's A2. Vaibhav, can you do one more? Do for this.
A2.
Tell me. This square. First put your hands down, Vaibhav. Which letter is there?
B4.
Very good. B. Please be on mute. Okay. So now listen to me carefully. So this is the last exercise we are going to do today. Okay. So I will point out a square. First thing you have to tell me its name. E5. Or a light square. Okay. So you are going to do two things. First, you are going to put your hands here, and then you are going to tell me this is E5. Then this is a dark square. Okay. So let's do that. Anudipti, which square? So I want to do this little bit quicker. D4, and then is it a light square or a dark square? Dark square. Very good. Then next one, Priyadarshini. Now tell for this.
E5
E5
E5 6 rank.
E6 ன்னு சொல்லணும்.
E6.
E6. E6. So easy. If you want to tell it easily, this is how we name it. E6. And then light or dark?
Light.
Light square.
Right.
Very good. Light. Tell for this. Are you there? Anudipti. Okay, so Sanjay, answer for this. B3, and is it a light square or a dark square? Light square. Very good. Now Sanjay, tell for this.
E2 light square. E2 light square.
Next point. Very good. Super. Now Vardhan, can you tell for this?
A1
Light square or a dark square?
dark.
Dark square. Very
Dark
good.
square.
Very good. Which letter is that? First name the square. Vaibhav.
Light square.
First, then the number, you'll get the name. இங்க
1.
பாரு இதுக்கு கீழே F இருக்கா? சோ அதனால இது F5 ல இருக்கு. இது ஃபர்ஸ்ட் ரேங்க்ல இருக்கு. சோ இதுக்கு பேர் என்ன சொல்லுவோம்னா we call this F1.
F1. F1 like color. Light color.
F1 light square. Very good. Super. Be on mute. Okay. Now Kanya, you have to tell me if G1 is a light square or a dark square.
Light dark
Then tell me
square.
light square or dark square. Very good. Super. Now be on mute. Priyadarshini, D3 light square or a dark square?
B3 சொல்லு.
Light square.
Be on mute. Anudipti, C2 light square or dark square? C2.
Yes.
First step, put your fingers on C2. If it is in screen, put your hands on C2.
Light square.
Second rank. Now tell me, light or darker?
Light square.
Light square. Only when you put your hand like this, you can tell it for sure that this is a light square. Okay. Next, Sanjay, D light square or a dark square?
I can't hear.
D7, D for dog. D7. Now tell me, light or dark square?
Light. Light square.
Very good. Next, okay. Be on mute. Vardhan,
Yes.
B2. B for boy. Okay. B2. Light or dark square?
Dark.
Very good. Super. Now Vaibhav.
Yes, ma'am.
H1, light square or a dark square? First put your finger on H1, then tell me light or dark one.
Light square.
Very good. Super. Okay. Today, so we learned about the very important rule. When you place the chessboard, there must be light square to your right. Okay, which means this H1 and A8 must always be light square. Okay, so that is the first rule. Dark square, light square, dark square, light square. Okay, to identify the squares. Okay, then we learned about ranks and files. Okay, file means it will be like a standing line. Okay, so in English they call it column. In chess they call it file. But for standing line, okay, standing line. Okay, so this is a file, and all these files will have A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H letters. Okay, and then sleeping line. Okay, in English they call it row. In chess they call it rank. You people, this is first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth. Okay, so to identify a file and rank, so you must be knowing it. Okay, so file means you have to check the letter. Rank means you have to check the corresponding. Now then we learned about naming the square. So if I point this square, you must be telling it E3. Okay, so this letter, then you put the number, first letter, then only number. Okay, so E3 like that. And then we learned to point out point it out on the chessboard, and you must be able to tell if it is a light square or a dark square. So that is what we did today. So in next class we would be doing about pieces. Okay, chalo, bye.
Thank
Thank you. Bye.
you. Bye, ma'am.